Hello and welcome to Vendaid's latest version of The Voice. Today I'm joined by Stuart Neal, a valued supplier from Coffetek, and we're going to continue the discussion on environmental topics raised by our suppliers. Hi Stuart, good to see you.
Thanks good to see you again. Thanks for inviting us.
So Stuart, you've been very busy, we know, lately of moving your production facility a few, 10, 20 miles up the road.
Yes.
How's that going?
It's gone very well, Tony. It's a large premises to move, sort of £16 million turnover manufacturing plant. It's come with a few obstacles, but we've overcome them, and everything's now in place, and we're ready to go. I hope you've not seen any disruption to Vendaid.
No, we've not seen that disruption, Stuart.
Excellent.
In terms of your own facilities and processes at your new premises, have you been able to introduce environmental issues and measures to actually reduce your impact on the environment?
Yeah. The benefit of having a brand new plant, as it were, is that we're able to introduce or remove the legacy obstacles that you have when you have been around for quite a while. So we've been able to look at different areas of the environment in this new premises. So, for instance, all the lighting is obviously latest spec, so everything is automated. There's no light switches in the offices, etc. Lighting down on production is all localised, so you don't have to light the whole warehouse for one person to operate their part in the factory. The business has moved forward. It's obviously right bang up to spec, and we move then into things like packaging.
Right.
So we've now introduced a minimal packaging sort of policy, for want of a better phrase, but whereby our suppliers of components will ship their components in the same boxes that we use elsewhere, so we can reuse those boxes.
Good idea.
We have full compacting on sites for cardboard. We don't use any other packaging now apart from cardboard because it's so much easier to process and to recycle. And we are further striving forward.
So good work in progress then, yeah?
Yeah.
Great to hear. Your machinery has always been popular with our new and existing customers, your freestanding and your tabletops. What measures are built into those machines to reduce their impact on the environment?
I mean, much of the range, we've moved forward and we've progressed. We've always developed the machine rather than revolutionised the equipment, so we've always moved things forward. So we've built in better standards of equipment. So things like in the mainstay of the machines, the components, the machine is 90% recyclable at the end of life.
Right.
But then in terms of technology, what we can do now, obviously LED lighting is at the forefront, so the power usage is right down there. But we have to remember that we're boiling water all the time, so there are elements that it is going to use power to do that. One of the things we've adopted is the ability to power down certain elements of the machine, boiler, lighting, coin mechanism, and that sort of thing at different times during the day. But we've got this a product that we call Learn Detect, and what that does is the machine will monitor the environment over a 3-week period, learn the busy times of day, and then power itself down, boiler temperature, lighting, coil mechanism, etc., for those quiet times of the day.
Without any impact on the first customer in the morning?
No.
Brilliant.
So first customer in the morning, say, is at 7 o'clock, 6:45 the machine will turn on, warm up, and away you go.
Brilliant. That's great. The machinery in the past, you've always brought in new concepts, new ideas to the market, which has been great. What can you share with us that, what's in the pipeline? Where are you going with your models now?
Thank you, Jay. So there's a lot of new developments coming down the line. First of which is the Vitro S1, which is our new baby for the Vitro range, our tabletop machines. We'd like to have a drink. Oh, thanks. What do you think? So this is a machine that is right at the compact end of the market. It will good for all environments. So we're serving a really high quality coffee, hot chocolate, your continental blends, etc. But it's very compact, it's autonomous, it comes with its own manual fill, so you can move it around the office or in different parts of the shop during the day. Comes with a lot of different accessories if you want, so you can make it with coin mech or credit card system. You can have a base cabinet with all the waste kit inside it, etc., etc. So you're not continually going back to the machine to empty the waste. It's a very good price point, and we see it going very well in the marketplace. In fact, pre-orders for the machine have been extremely strong.
Well, it always had a good background in its previous life, so
Yes,
I should imagine there's a lot of opportunities there.
Yeah, as I say, it's a development on what we've done in the past rather than a revolution on a brand new piece of equipment. We also have new freestanding machines coming down the line, which will be with you for testing, hopefully towards the autumn time, and then ready for launch kind of January time.
Well, look forward to
Just
that.
a brand new look on a theme.
Brilliant. We'll look forward to that a lot.
It'll be very refreshing.
Well, you've answered pretty much everything I got to ask, and I hope the customers and new business people have enjoyed it, seeing it. Thank you very much, Stuart. Thanks for sparing us the time.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for inviting me to Vendaid.
That's all for this edition of The Voice. I hope the audience enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button on LinkedIn or subscribe on YouTube, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.